Hi guys, my name is Damanique Freeman and I have erythromelalgia. It's a rare genetic mutation, condition, disorder. I don't really know, to be honest. And it affects my ears, my legs, my feet, and my hands. I was diagnosed when I was 14 or 15, I don't know, 15. When I was a freshman in high school in May. And ever since then it's been a roller coaster. My face might be red right now, my cheeks are hot, so it's just it's uncomfortable. It has certain triggers. So a big trigger for me that causes the flare-ups or the pain to happen. I feel like I'm not explaining this well. I will be in the shower in the mornings and my legs will turn red and begin to burn. So I have to use a shower chair, or sometimes when I go to brush my teeth, it hurts too much, so I have to sit down. It affects me when I'm walking, when I'm cooking, anything that involves using my legs and standing for the most part causes me pain. Another trigger for me is stress. So sometimes when I do my homework or I get overwhelmed with something, my hands will turn red, or my ears, and they'll begin to burn. Currently, I'm stressing about the AP Psych National Exam, and my hands are flaring. So for the most part, when I was first diagnosed, they told me to avoid it and just avoid the pain. So I kind of locked myself in my room that summer and I didn't do anything really that involved me walking or standing for too long. Alright, it is currently 9:28 a.m. on May 9th. Today is the AP Psychology National Exam. But instead of being at school before the exam and then leaving school to go, I'm staying home the whole time and going to the exam later. Because of my erythromelalgia, I don't want the stress of school to get in the way and start causing me pain before the exam. I have to be careful when I go somewhere. I bring a wheelchair just so I can avoid the pain, because if it feels like your legs or your extremities are on fire, you want to avoid that as much as possible. Something I do, it's, like I said before, it's really rare, so the doctors don't necessarily have a treatment that works for everyone, and there's no cure, so it's kind of just trial and error. I've been on a couple different antidepressants to help the pain, but nothing has helped it 100%. Medicine like, fluoxetine, duloxetine, amitriptyline, and then some doctors prescribe seizure medications like gabapentin, and the treatments vary just depending on what you're willing to do. Physical, like the pain is real. You can see the red spots in my legs. You can feel like the temperature difference between the red spots and like my skin, and it definitely it starts to get in my head, because I lived 15 years of my life completely normal and just being a kid and doing what I wanted. And then one day everything changed and I couldn't even shower, I couldn't cook, I couldn't go shopping. So sometimes it hits me. I don't know, but I try to make the best of it and, try to live my best life. Depending on where I am, I'm not allowed to ice bucket or be in cold water because if I were to fill a bath with ice and get in it, well, my skin feels like it's on fire, and the ice is the only thing that makes it feel better. So I guess I wouldn't be able to tell when too much is too much, and it would cause nerve damage and essentially make it worse. So when I have flares, I try to sit down, avoid it. If it's in my hands or my ear, I try to just do whatever is stressing me out. So if it's in my hands, I know like for sure it's stress and I need to stop whatever I'm doing. So whether that's homework or thinking about something. But when I'm in a social environment, it's really awkward and uncomfortable for me. I have these cooling mats that are pressure activated that I try to carry with me, but it's awkward and it's kind of not practical all of the time. We have some household kind of remedies. This is coconut oil and aspirin. I don't know if it helps, but people on a Facebook support group says it helps. So I guess we'll see. Everyone's different, so it might have worked for one person, but it might not work for me.
Okay.
I loved shopping and cooking, and it almost seemed like swimming is the one thing that I love and that I can continue to do without being in pain. So it almost makes me feel normal when I'm in the water, because obviously my legs are fine, they're fully functioning, and I'm not in pain. And the coolness of the water helps it a lot without becoming too much. So definitely I love swimming. I'm a lifeguard. I'm a swim instructor. It's definitely a job that I love and I can do and not be in pain. So I love swimming and lifeguarding and swim instructing for that reason.